folks, my name is Candace Devin and I'll be your host of The Community. The Community is a show that brings you information about the things that you want and need about your surrounding area. Now this week, in addition to our regular features such as Parish Profiles and Selling with Suzi, we have a new feature especially for you called Good Health, sponsored by Lane Regional Medical Center. This week we'll introduce you to your city council members and take you to the council chambers for good news regarding one of the most dangerous roads in the parish. We will bring you to the press conference announcing Zachary's recognition by a national magazine. But we will begin our show with Parish Profiles as Metro Councilman Trae Welch discusses road improvements. All this after a brief commercial message. Don't go anywhere because you will not want to miss any of The Community.
This is Annie, born at 2:48 a.m., Lane Regional Medical Center. Our first baby. I was so excited and nervous, but everything and everyone around me was perfect, including Annie. 10 perfect fingers and 10 perfect toes. My doctor said, "You're gonna love Lane." What he didn't say was how much they would love us back. Baby Lane, where the road of life begins.
Welcome back, friends, to The Community. In this week's Parish Profiles, we'll be talking to Metro Councilman Trae Welch, and he'll be discussing with the community some of the ongoing issues he's been facing and addressing as a member of the Metro Council representing District 1.
We're right here on Main Street, right across the way from Walmart, at the offices of District 1 Councilman Trae Welch for our Parish Profiles. This week's edition will be dealing with roads and drainage. Let's visit with Trae. Councilman Welch, thank you for joining us again here on The Community. You know, in our last visit with you, we discussed some of the challenges in covering such a large district as District 1 that covers Zachary, parts of Zachary and Central and Baker and all the rural areas in between in the northern part of the parish. Are there ongoing issues that affect this community that the council is considering?
Absolutely, it's all ongoing. Everything with the issues, concerns, grass grows, water rolls, you got things all over. One of the good things that I do know about is that we are proactive in things. One of the major issues that we have that is particular to my district, but also in the parish in general, is drainage. We address drainage on a daily basis with the North Lot, with DPW. We collaborate efforts between Zachary and Baker and Central, and to make sure that those needs are met, because what happens in the north, it kind of flows downhill. So we've got to make sure if we take care of the area in the north, then that'll also lessen the burden for the rest of the parish. We deal with that. We also deal with roads. We're trying right now to widen several of the roads. We've got a couple of green light programs that up there. And what the green light program is a bond issue that was put, and there was specific roads that were put in place on those. But we've also not just dealing with just green light programs. We're also trying right now and working with the city of Zachary to widen McHost Road, which is a parish road. It's been the site of several major accidents, and we're trying to keep that from happening again.
I know that's probably something that a lot of people have thought of for a long time. Can you give us an idea of the time frame that might be involved in work getting started on that?
The McHost Road project is actually ongoing right now. 2 council sessions ago, we gave the parish president, Kip Holden, the authority to enter into a cooperative endeavor with the city of Zachary. The city of Zachary's put up a little over $1 million. The city of Baton Rouge and parish of East Baton Rouge, I should say, has also put in about $1 million. So hopefully we'll start turning dirt within the next few months.
Councilman, the last time that we spoke, you talked about how individuals could get in touch with you in your office if they had a problem or issues or questions. Can you tell us again how they can reach you?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because there's a bunch of different ways. And one of the ways is that I keep an office. 389-5170 is my telephone number to my council office. But we also do a monthly meeting. And we go around the district, because the district is so large, and we talked about that earlier. is that we have in Baker we have a meeting, in Cheneyville we have a meeting, and in Zachary we have a meeting. And it's always on the first Tuesday of every month, starting at 6:30. Every now and then we have to change it around because of holidays, but generally speaking, always, and we always put press releases out to let people know. But it's an open forum. Anybody comes with any concerns they have, and although it's held in a district, it is parish-wide concerns.
And that'll wrap it up for this edition of Parish Profiles with District 1 Metro Councilman Trae Welch.
For many years, McHost Road has been recognized as a dangerous and substandard thoroughfare because it has little or no shoulders in some places. As mentioned by Councilman Welch, that is about to be addressed with improvements to the 2+ mile stretch. Let's go to Preston Gill, who was there on hand at the council meeting as they discussed these needed improvements.
We're going to be able to do it about 2.4, 2.5, so it will get done.
Zachary Mayor Amrine just requested and received from the City Council approval for to enter a local service agreement with Mayor Kip Holden and East Baton Rouge Metro Council to begin work on McHost Road. We'll get the mayor in here in the conference room to talk about that project.
Mayor Holden has been very instrumental in this. Metro Councilman Trae Welch has been very involved in this process. And also I got to give props to my Public Works Director, Chris Davis-Zach. Chris has kind of taken this project under his wings. He's known some of those kids that's been injured out there and killed, and it's near and dear to his heart. It's near and dear to all our hearts. We're tired of seeing our kids killed on there. We're tired of seeing our adults killed on that road. It's not a safe road. It's a below standard road. It has been for years. The road will be widened. It'll be brought up to parish standards. It'll have a little shoulder on it, and then the ditches will be sloped a little bit more so it's not such a steep drop off.
When will we start turning dirt?
It has to be bid. The council gave me a power tonight to sign the carpenter agreement with the parish. We still got a few things to iron out there, but for the most part, hopefully in a couple months.
I understand that you were actively involved with the mayor in getting that project to the stage that it's at now. McHost Road is in your district. Tell us a little bit about that project, please, if you would.
The whole process of the road is obviously to make the road safer. It's one of the most dangerous roads we have in the parish. What's going to happen at this point is there's been a local service agreement between the city of Zachary and the mayor of, or the city parish of Baton Rouge. Trae Welch and Kip Holden and Mayor Amrine and I have done a lot of work pushing this issue. It is an agreement that we're going to sign over the next day or two. And basically what that is, the city of Zachary is going to put up roughly half of the money. City of Baton Rouge is going to put up roughly half of the money.
So tell us a little bit about some of the details of what that project will involve.
Some drainage under the road. It's going to have a small shoulder, not a full shoulder, but about a half shoulder, and the ditches are going to be much wider sloped. And we're not going to be able to do too much with the curves. There's 2 or 3 curves in the road just because of the cost of the project.
So how much private property along McHost Road will be needed for the project?
I'm expecting no more than 10 to 12 feet of road frontage at a worst case scenario. There are some cases where it'd be far less. I've heard as low as 4 to 6 feet.
Thank you, Councilman, for your time and helping us discuss this subject. And there you have it, exclusively on the community, the Zachary City Council and the Zachary Mayor ready to start work on McHost Road and make it a little less dangerous. We'll try to keep you informed on it as developments arise.
That is welcome news indeed, and will undoubtedly help save lives in the future when that project is completed. While Preston was at the council meeting, he asked each of the 5 councilmen to introduce themselves to you with a brief message.
Hi, my name is Francis Mezania, council member for District 1 for City of Zachary. I'm serving on my 2nd term here for the City of Zachary, and we want to continue improving the quality of life for the citizens of our city, Zachary, and continue to work on improving the infrastructure also. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is John Coughlin. I'm City Councilman here in Zachary in District 3. I'm on my 2nd term. Fortunately, I was unopposed for the 2nd term. The thing I'd like to see, one thing about Zachary is a progressive city with hometown values. We have a safe community. We have the #1 schools in the state. So please, take your time, take a few minutes up, come right up and visit. Look and see what we have to offer. Thank you very much.
My name's Dan Wallace. I represent District 4, which is right here in the historic old part of the town. I've been fortunate enough to serve the people of Zachary for 7 terms. I'm in my 8th term, 30th year, and very proud and glad to have been chosen by them to do so.
My name is Tommy Womack. I'm on the City of Zachary Council, District 5. District 5 is over on the east side of town. This is my first term, and I'm awfully excited about being here. My campaign promises to simply work hard and work for the people in my district. I've heard several different issues 18 months into my service now, and have had several hot button issues that I've heard people on both sides of whatever the question was at the time. And it's been awfully exciting and entertaining and a pleasure to represent District 5 out in Zachary.
Hi, I'm Councilman Brandon Knoll, District 2, City of Zachary. It's an absolute pleasure to be on the council. This is my first term, and my ultimate goal is just to have Zachary continue to be the best place to live, work, and raise a family. So that's my goal. I'm happy to be here and serve the public. Thank you.
Mayor Amrine introduced himself and discussed some of his goals and objectives as mayor, including discussing 2 projects that are in the works for alleviating some of the traffic problems on Main Street in Zachary, a 5th lane and a route around behind Walmart, a boulevard.
The biggest thing that I'd like to do is see our infrastructure improve. We've embarked on about a $12 million sewer improvement program. We're looking at the state's going to start the 5th lane from Highway 19 down to McHost Road. That's about an $11 million project. We're also looking at taking and building us a boulevard from St. Louis Street behind Walmart and everything else, kind of help some of the congestion on Main Street. And we'd like to continue to upgrade our ballpark and just make this even a better place than what it really is today.
So, Mayor, you're telling me that we're fixing to see some relief from all this traffic?
We're hoping to. We really are. Like I say, the state has promised us that the road should be let in January. They gave us the authority to go ahead and look at doing a boulevard ourselves with some funds from the state. So hopefully we'll have both those projects going not too soon.
So that's a 5th lane on Main Street.
Yes.
And then a boulevard around behind
Yes.
Walmart?
Yes. Both those will be state-funded roads.
Okay. And you're looking to let it at the beginning of next year?
The 5th lane is supposed to be let at the beginning of next year. The boulevard will probably be a little later than that. We got to do all the environmental studies on it and everything, and as you know, that takes time when you deal with the Corps.
And how long will it take for us to have all the headaches of construction gone? And
I would like to get it done in 2.5 years. The state told me it's going to probably be a 5-year process if they built it. We asked if we could build it, and they said yes, we could, so we hope to have it done in 2.5 years. And whether that's possible, a lot depends on the environmental study from the Corps of Engineers. There's very little wetlands involved, so we're hoping that we don't get bogged down there.
Recently, Zachary was named one of the top 10 places to live by a nationally recognized magazine. Preston Gill was on hand at Northwestern Middle School for the community as this recognition was announced.
no, this isn't a news alert for sure, because we all know that Zachary is one of the best places in the country to live. It's just that the rest of the country's taking note too. Zachary was recently named by Family Circle one of the top 10 places to live. Zachary is being nationally recognized for what you and I already know as one of the best places in the country to live.
I mean, this isn't something that happened overnight, and this hadn't happened in the last 4 or 5 years. This is something that has been in progress for as long as Zachary's been around.
That Zachary is one of the top 10 cities in the United States picked by Family Circle to live. It's an outstanding honor. It's something that the people that's lived here a long time have known for years and years, that this is truly a great place to live. And people have asked me when I go places, what makes Zachary unique and different from every other city? And it's the people. The people here truly care about one another.
School Superintendent Warren Drake and Randy Olson also spoke.
On behalf of the Zachary Community School Board, the parents, the children of our district, we congratulate you, Mr. Mayor, David Amrine, and thank you for all you do for our city. And congratulations for being the top city in Louisiana.
Thank you.
I call this kind of a throwback community. It's maybe a time when Andy Griffith just passed away. This is like a little Mayberry in a way. And having lived in many other cities around the country, this is really a great place. And we're going to do everything we can to keep Zachary growing, but keeping that small town feel. So congratulations to you, Warren, for making this a great school system. And Mayor, thank you for all that you do.
The Carrs were interviewed by Family Circle, and the mayor presented them with a key to the city and a plaque.
Representing the city of Zachary and Family Circle magazine, designated as one of the 10 best towns for families in the United States in the August 2012 issue. It's given this date, Monday, July the 9th, 2012, by David M. Ryan, Mayor of Zachary, and Warren Drake, Superintendent of Zachary Community School District. Ms. Carr, very nice. Thank you.
After the press conference, I spoke to the Carr family about their being selected by Family Circle to talk about Zachary.
Ms. Carr, I understand you're the one that really did the legwork to get this going with Family Circle. How did you get in touch with Family Circle?
The school board contacted me and asked me to fill out a questionnaire along with several other families, and then Family Circle contacted us and asked us to be the ones to do the interview and be the representatives for Zachary.
Yeah. Mr. Carr, as I said just a moment ago, this is something really that has been going on for quite a while. Zachary has been a great place to live. I understand you're a lifelong resident. Do you agree with that assessment?
Yes, I do agree. I've lived here all my life, and I've always thought that Zachary was the best city to live in. So.
Yeah. You know, I want to get an uptight shot on some of these children because I spoke with them. Matter of fact, we have one of them holding. Show the camera the plaque that y'all were given, the keys to the city. And I'm going to get an uptight shot on your children and let them tell me what's so special about Zachary, if y'all don't mind.
I think that sounds great.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Peyton Carr, and Zachary has the best friends in the world. Hi, my name is Eli, and Zachary has the best teachers in the world.
Hi, my name is Riley Carr, and I feel that Zachary has the best of everything. We agree with what Peyton, Eli, and Riley had to say.
The community caught up with the first superintendent of the Zachary School District, Jerry Boudreaux, and discovered that he was principal at Zachary High School when the couple attended school there.
This is a tremendous community with tremendous people, and they've been most helpful, having spent 25 years as the principal of the school. I'm very much aware of what we went through and what we had to do, you know.
So 25 years, those two, the Carrs came through your system?
They sure did. One graduated in 92 and one graduated in 91.
Do you remember them?
Yes, the young man played football for us. The lady was a regular student, you know, but I got my yearbooks out and looked it up. I made sure I had the right people.
One of the things that everybody could agree on today was Zachary is indeed one of the best places in the country to live. And two, this is something that everybody in the Zachary area already knew and has been that way for a long time.
Part of what makes Zachary such a wonderful place to live in is the community involvement by the fire departments and the police departments. One example of this is the Explorer program offered by the Zachary Police Department to youths aged 14 to 19 who are interested in law enforcement. So if you or someone you know may be interested in such a career path or in teaching youth responsibility, you'll be especially interested in this next feature.
We're visiting with Officer Darren Sibley of the Zachary Police Department. Officer Sibley, I understand that you have a program here at the Zachary Police Department for, is it 14 to 19-year-olds?
Yes, so we have the Law Enforcement Exploring Program. What it is, it's a program, like you said, for youth, young men and women for the ages of 14 to 19 years old. It's a career-oriented program for kids that are interested in going into law enforcement as a career. There's several things that we do with them throughout the year. They learn the same thing that we do when we go to the police academy. We do fundraisers throughout the year to help support the program. This is a self-sufficient program.
So it doesn't cost the taxpayers anything?
No. We do not ask the city for one dime. What the main basis of the program is you get what you earn. If you don't earn it, you don't get it. that's the kind of the core values that we're trying to teach.
So teaching a measure of responsibility?
Correct, yeah, correct. We're trying to, we don't ask, like I said, we don't ask the city for nothing. We do fundraisers. If we raise enough money to get what we want, then we get it. If not, we don't get it. We try to instill very good values to promote very good citizenship with these kids. We have several.
I understand there's something special that they get during the summer.
Yeah, during the summer we take a trip to Gulfport. We stay on the Air National Guard base for 7 days. They get there and they're treated the same way we are in our police academy. They go through simunition training, which is kind of live fire training. Everything from traffic stops to building searches to felony traffic stops, making felony arrests. Anything that we would learn, they also learn in that academy.
So, Officer Sibley, if I'm a parent and I want my child to become a part of the program, teach some of these valuable lessons, or if I'm a teenager and this interests me, what does it take for me to qualify and what do I need to do?
Well, the major qualifying characteristics are just be in the age range. If you're in high school, to maintain a C average or above. We try to make sure that everybody is something to work for. This is, like I said, it's nothing given to you. You got to work for it, you got to want it. If your grades aren't good enough, then obviously you don't want it. Just your grades have to be good, just a good moral character. And if you're looking to apply for it, then just come to the police department, ask for me or Chief McDavid. He can show you where the applications are. Just fill out an application, turn it in. We are starting a new recruiting class starting right now. We're hoping to have some more applications turned in. I've already had a few people call and contact us. And we're trying to get some more done before the end of August.
So this is a good time. You got about a month to get here, get an application in, become a part of the next class, grow up and be a man.
Correct.
Or a woman.
Correct. And like I said, we encourage all. We have one female right now in the program, and we encourage the females to come out because sometimes they excel more than the males do. I'm very proud of the females that we had and that we have. But if they're interested in it, we're on Facebook. They just need to go to our Facebook, send us a message, and I'll get back to them. Or call the police department, ask for me, or like I said, ask for Chief McDavid, and we'll be able to get the information to them.
What number can they call?
They can call the Chief's office, 654-0073. Like I said, ask for the Chief or talk to the Secretary and leave a message for me.
Officer Sibley, thank you for your time.
No problem.
Appreciate these kind of programs in the community. Thank you for being on our show.
No problem. Thank you.
Now on to one of our regular features, Selling with Suzi. If you're looking to buy or sell a property, you'll want to pay special attention to the suggestions from Suzi on how to pick the perfect realtor for you.
Welcome to this week's segment of Suzi Sells Homes. I'm Suzi Gautreaux with Keller Williams Realty. Today we're going to discuss choosing your realtor. Realtors can provide the guidance, knowledge, and experience to help you through a real estate transaction with ease. Finding the right real estate agent to help you sell your home can be a difficult process. You may want to interview a few agents and consider these questions. First, are you a full-time or part-time agent? What is the average number of days your listings are on the market before selling? Will you service our listing personally, or will I be working with your team? How many sellers and buyers are you currently representing? What is included in your marketing program? What is your policy on responding to phone calls, emails, and text? And how often can I expect to communicate with you? How much of your business is generated by referrals? For more information on this week's topic, or to view any of our many property listings, please visit www.suzigautreaux.com. Here are this week's featured properties.
Lane Regional Medical Center has been serving the community for decades, and we're proud to partner with them in our new segment called Good Health. Sometimes life throws us unexpected curveballs, and we may find ourselves in need of rehabilitation services. Lane Regional would be happy to assist us with that.
Hi, I'm Julie Macklin. Welcome to today's segment of Good Health, sponsored by Lane Regional Medical Center. Today's segment is about inpatient rehabilitation.
Hello, I'm Jeanette Alexander, the Program Director here at Lane Rehabilitation Center. We are a rehab center that provides therapy, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy for the injured and impaired. Our rehab process involves assessment, education, evaluations of our patients, and follow-up. We treat all types of patients here at the rehab center. The brain injured, strokes, cardiac patients, patients with congestive heart failure, all of those patients are treated here at the rehab center. Let's go to the rehab gym and look at our process. Well, this is where it all happens, our rehab gym. This is where we provide physical, occupational, and speech therapy for our patients. Some of the things we work on here are ambulation, muscle strengthening, coordination, balance, communication, and cognition. We work on independent living skills in the rehab gym. Now that you know all of the fabulous services we provide, you're asking yourself, how do we become a patient at Lane Rehabilitation Center? Ask your physician to make you a referral. You can call us at Lane Rehabilitation Center, where we return patients to their quality of life one step at a time.
Well, we've about run out of time for this edition of our show. This week we were scheduled to continue our ongoing series with outgoing Superintendent Warren Drake. We interviewed one of his first hires, Business Manager Gordon Robinson, about system and classroom enhancements both past and present in the state's #1 school district. But the press conference about Zachary being in the top 10 place to live and the developments on McHost Road filled our program. So we will return to our multi-part series on Superintendent Drake with that interview on our next broadcast in 2 weeks, since we will not have a program next week. We hope you've enjoyed this week's program. If you are a business manager or an owner and you support positive community program, call us at 225-505-6294 to discuss becoming an advertiser or sponsor. We need your support. If you missed part of this broadcast, you can view it on our website at omniproductionsla.com. Please pass the word about our programming to your relatives, your friends, your acquaintances. And if you know of any community event or a positive story on the community that would fit into our program, please also give us a call, or you can even email us from that website at omniproductionsla.com. We look forward to hearing from you and to seeing you join us on our next broadcast here on WBTR July 28th at 4 p.m.